Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a pregnancy Q&A. It has been a while since I've been planning to film this one, but today I think today is the perfect day to do this pregnancy Q&A. So yeah, let's do it. I have a few questions here and I'm hoping to answer them for all of you to know. So I have about like 23 questions. I will try my best to answer these questions. First is, how many months pregnant are you? So right now I am 34 weeks, which is currently on my 8th month of pregnancy. How did your family react to the news? Actually, my family was very happy to know that I'm pregnant again, and a little bit surprised, I think, because last time I had with Rosie, I said that that was the last baby, but then we decided to make another baby. So this is my third, and hopefully it will be the last. My family, they were very happy to know the news, and they are very excited for us. Number 3, do you know the sex of the baby? Yes, we decided to find out the baby's gender early because I want to be prepared and to know what to buy for the baby. So we are having a baby girl. This is my third baby girl. So I will be having 3 girls. I thought at first that I want a boy, but well, God gave us another girl, so I'm very happy about it still because I always like to have a girl. I prefer a girl than a boy. So when I found out that we are having a girl, I was so happy and excited, and now I can't wait to have 3 girls in the house. Next, do you want more children? Definitely not anymore. I think 3 babies just fine. So I will have three baby girls, and that's enough. What's been your biggest craving? I don't really crave specific food, but I do crave more on sweets. So I crave more everything that is sweets, like cupcakes, donuts, cakes, things like that, chocolates. So those are my cravings, and I don't really have specific cravings like other pregnant woman does, so I don't have, but anything sweets, that is my cravings. Number 6, what's been the best part of being pregnant? I really like being pregnant. I enjoyed to watch my baby bump growing. I don't know, even though it was really hard during the first trimester, the morning sickness was really hard, and then yeah, I managed to cope with it, and it was just fine, and now it was like a memory. And yeah, it was a little bit hard, but the second trimester was fine. It was really like, I feel like I wasn't pregnant at all, and I was just enjoying my day to day, you know. And then in my third trimester is also, although I have a few more complications like having gestational diabetes and like having some pains and things like that, I honestly enjoy this pregnancy so much, and I really love feeling the baby's movements. I love to touch my belly all the time, and then every time I touch, the baby will respond and she will kick back. I didn't have any bad like thoughts or something like that with this pregnancy. I really enjoyed it, and I know I have to enjoy it more because this is my last pregnancy. Yeah, you're gonna really miss your bump after you give birth, so just enjoy as much as you can, and yeah, cherish the moments every day. Next, what's been the worst part of being pregnant? So I think the worst part of being pregnant was the first trimester. I always vomit and I couldn't eat anything, and it was hard because I had to go to work, and then at work it was really hard to pretend like everything was okay even though you feel really sick, and especially when I haven't announced to everyone yet that I was pregnant. so I had to keep it only by myself, so it was really challenging. And then another challenging of this pregnancy is that now that it's winter, so when I was still going to work, it was really hard when I was walking to work, especially when there was a lot of snow during that time. So it was very challenging for me and it was really hard, but I know that I also cherish those moments because I was walking, so that means that I have a good exercise going there and going back to work and going back home. And but the problem is that it was really hard because when I walk and it's quite far, like I walk for about 1 hour going to work, I have always this pelvic pain and Braxton Hicks, which is so painful when you walk. And then sometimes it was also like having the bad weather, like very slippery when the snow starts to melt, and it was very slippery and I had no choice, so I had to go to work, to walk to go to work. So it was quite a challenge. So those are my worst pregnancy experience during this pregnancy. I walk to work because I don't have a car, so I don't drive. And I really enjoyed walking actually. I didn't have any problem at all. And even before, early on in my pregnancy, I ride bicycle to work, and I'm really happy about it because it's my exercise, and then that's like I keep my body moving, so I'm doing the right thing. So I really like it. And next question, do you have any names pick out? Actually, I have a few names. Since my baby girl's names, they started with letter R, so I'm also planning to name this baby starts with little R. So I have names in mind, and I have already like the second name should be Hope, and yeah, I really love that name, Hope. There will be 3 names, same as my other 2 girls. I have already 2 names actually planned to name this baby, but I am not yet 100% sure about the names, so we will see. Next question, who will be with you during labor? The plan is Mayo will be there with me like the last time, and hopefully it will gonna happen, because otherwise it will be really hard for me without him there, because I need support, I need help, especially during the labor and the delivery, and after that also I really need help. So hopefully he is there, and the plan is that my friend will gonna take care of Rosie while I am in the delivery room with Mayo. So the plan is Mayo is with me the whole time and my friend will take care of Rosie. So hopefully there is no changes with that plan, because otherwise, if no one can take care of Rosie, our 2-year-old, then Mayo will take care of our 2-year-old and I will be alone in the hospital, which is so difficult for me. So I don't really want that to happen. So I'm hoping that the plan will go through and our plan will happen. Do you have a birth plan? Yeah, I think I just mentioned about my birth plan as well earlier. Mayo will be there with me, and I'm hoping that he could take photos. I'm hoping that he could take videos, because I really want to have a birth vlog as well. But I really do hope that I will have photos and videos during the labor and delivery. I want to have an epidural. On my last pregnancy, I didn't have epidural and it was really hard. They give me this some kind of anesthesia, but it only works for 1 hour. So the rest of the hours, I felt all the pain and it was not nice at all. My plan is that I'm not going to stay at home as much as I can, like what I did before, because when I had my first and my second, I stayed home. I had my labor for like 4 to 5 hours at home, and then the rest in the hospital. So it was like 5-6 hours in the hospital before I gave birth. So this time around, I want to, like, once I'm sure that it is the real contraction, that I'm really having a labor, we will go to the hospital right away, so it's not gonna be too late to receive the epidural. Because last time we came, I was already 7 centimeters dilated when we came, and it was too late for epidural. They give me another anesthesia, which was lasted only 1 hour. So it was the best 1 hour during my labor, and it wasn't that satisfying. My pain tolerance is really low, so I cannot have that much pain. I'm so very weak in terms of handling the pain. So I'm really hoping that I'm gonna get epidural this time, and I'm really hoping that this time the delivery and the labor will be a lot easier compared to what I had during my second delivery, because the second it was really hard and traumatic and scary. Will you record your labor? Yeah, I've also mentioned this already. Yes, I want to record my labor and delivery. I wanted to have as much photos I can and videos. So I'm planning that we can do a birth vlog and photos. Number 12, natural or medicated birth. Medicated birth. I cannot do natural birth. I don't think so. I'm gonna get some anesthesia or epidural for sure. Are you scared about your labor? Yes, I am scared, but I'm praying and hoping that things will be better and things will be fine. Next question, what do you most look forward to after pregnancy? Oh, I'm looking forward to eat all the food which I normally eat before I was diagnosed gestational diabetes. Looking forward also, of course, my baby. I'm looking forward after pregnancy to see my baby and take care of my baby and spend time with her. And I will be having 1 year or more maternity leave, so I have enough time to spend time with her and spend time with the rest of the family. Next question, will you breastfeed? Yes, that is the plan. I will breastfeed. I have tried with my first, it took only 8 months. With my second, it took only 3 months. So this time around, I bought an electric pump, which I believe can help me like produce more milk. I don't really know. But I will try my best to breastfeed, and if it doesn't work, then no choice, we have to use formula. But the first priority is I will try harder breastfeeding. I will really try my best breastfeeding. I am one of those unlucky ones who doesn't have enough milk to provide for their babies. I know that some people, they said that it can be like learning in the process, but yeah, hopefully I will gonna learn more how to latch the baby properly and also a healthy diet. So yeah, that is my plan. I'm really hoping and praying that I can breastfeed this time, at least for a few months. Do you plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom? We are here in Finland. We are free to have maternity leave or parental leave until the baby is 3 years old. So I am now currently on maternity leave. My plan is that at least 1 year, at least the baby is 1 year, I will be home with her. After that, we can decide if I go back to work right away or not. But at least 1 year, I will be home with the baby. Will you make your own baby food? Yes, I will absolutely make my own baby food. So when Rosie was a baby, she started eating solid at 5 months. We are making her food puree, vegetables and fruits. And she was eating aside from milk, formula and breast milk. It went really well and we didn't have any problem at all. So she had never tried these all kind of baby food that you can buy from the shop. She was only eating homemade food. So we made all the time her food. And yeah, we have never given her any food that is from the shop. Do you have any nursery ideas or themes? Yeah, I just mentioned that we finished our nursery. And actually our nursery is like gender neutral nursery. Is this pregnancy planned? It is planned. Actually, when we had Rosie, we planned that 2 kids are enough. I don't want to get pregnant again. And then Mea was all the time, he changed his mind and he was like talking all the time like, hey, I want more, baby. I want that Rosie will have a playmate, and I want Rosie to have someone to spend time with, to play with, and to talk with. And his main concern is that Rosie may have speech delay if she is alone and if she doesn't have any playmates her age. And yeah, but the main reason is that we want Rosie to have a playmate. Yeah, we want more. That's why we decided to get pregnant again. Actually, I was on IUD because, yeah, the first plan was that Rosie is the last baby and no more. So I had my IUD. And then a year later, after thinking and deciding and thinking and deciding and lots of talking and planning about, do we really have another child or not? Things like that. I woke up one day, I saw one photo of a little boy from my favorite blogger on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, I want to see my own baby boy. I want to get pregnant again. So that was the reason I decided to like, okay, I'm ready. I think I'm ready to have another baby. Let's remove my IUD and then let's start trying. So it was in April, I think April or May, when my IUD was removed. And then in end of June, we found out that I was pregnant. This pregnancy happens really fast. And yeah, I got pregnant after a month or less than a month after my IUD was removed. So yeah, this pregnancy is definitely planned. Do you prefer a girl or a boy? At first, I prefer a boy. Like I said, it was my first instinct. Like, I decided to have a baby because I want to see what my baby boy looks like. But then at the same time, I am scared to have a boy. I don't know why. I just feel like having a boy is more challenging than having a girl. I feel like the boy is more like of a naughty side. Like, I don't know. It's hard to take care of and handle comparing to having a baby girl. Even though I want a boy, I was also like hoping to have girl. If you watch my gender reveal, I voted for a boy because I really thought I really thought it was a boy, and I thought that I saw on the ultrasound that it was a boy. But then, even though my morning sickness, my symptoms and everything, it says that it's a girl. I voted for a boy, but then it was a girl in my gender reveal, which makes me really excited because, oh girl, this is what I really wanted. Will this be your last pregnancy? The answer is yes. Alright guys, last question. Do you think you could have waited to know the baby's gender until birth? Yeah, I could have. Actually, my first daughter, it was a surprise gender. We decided to not know the baby's gender until birth, and it was really exciting. But the whole pregnancy, I had a feeling that I will be having a baby girl. We found out the baby's gender until birth, and it was really fun and exciting, and it was really nice. But second and third, I decided to know the gender of the baby because I don't want to be surprised anymore. I want to prepare and I want to buy things what is needed for the baby. I don't want to guess the whole time is it a girl or a boy, and then I don't want to buy a wrong color of clothes or other things what we need. So, alright guys, I think I have answered all the questions what I have here on my phone, what everyone was asking about this pregnancy, and I hope I answered all your questions. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here, likes and comments this video, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.